Well, okay. This is a really interesting way to start a stream. This is a test. So basically, I just I did a thing. I did a thing. Why is oh. So this is completely wireless regarding the display. However, the audio is being sent through line in through the Go XLR, that thing, yeah. And so what ends up happening is that the audio is kind of it's up to date, it's really quick, but the display, since it is being sent, yeah, you can see it's really doing its thing. It's sent wirelessly through. I'm not even sure. Like Wi-Fi, probably. They don't really have the best Wi-Fi, but as you can see, the model is quick. The game is running fine on my end, but I guess the display, there's obviously a bunch of latency. Like for example, let me just here. Watch this. So if you heard that, that was like almost like, I think like 500 milliseconds. But there are like stutters, you know, freezes. It's not good. The reason why I'm doing this is because I am waiting on a part. I'm waiting on an adapter, since on the Steam Deck, on the dock itself, the official dock, there's only two ports, and that is HDMI and DisplayPort. And DisplayPort, for some reason, just does not work. I tried. I'm still setting everything up with the capture card. The capture card's nice, it works fine. It's just I'm kind of I'm really new to all of the things going around with HDMI ports and display. I don't even want to touch DisplayPort. I ordered a USB 3.0 to DisplayPort. It's not ideal, but I think it is going to be. It should work. USB 3.0 to not DisplayPort, HDMI, because that's what's being connected to the capture card, which is then going to be connected to the streaming PC, the old shit PC, via USB-C or USB. Yeah, it's just USB. It's connected by USB-C, but it's being connected to the computer through USB. It's all USB. Now, there is a bit of an issue with OBS with the capture card, because what would happen is that once you switch over to viewing what's being sent through the capture card, you can see it for a bit. It's visible, you know, the display is visible for a second, and then it just disappears. It goes straight to black. I'm not sure why. I might actually have to sit down and really study the reasons behind why that might be. There's a whole thing about wattage, and if it's not getting enough watts, then maybe that could be the issue. I'm not sure though. Maybe it's just a bunch of really dumb because I have a wire that I've been using for a while for my former second monitor. It was a DisplayPort to to HDMI, and that worked. So it's not the adapter that's the issue. It's Steam Deck's dock. Its DisplayPort is a bit problematic. I'm not the only one. I saw on Reddit, there's like some whatever, I'm not even sure what it is, but it is an issue that comes in different forms. For me, it's my own silly happening. Oh shit, wait, yeah. Wait, I forgot I'm actually streaming. Wait, I thought I was just recording. So the game is being captured from a Steam Deck? Yeah, yeah. This is on a Steam Deck. And it's really good. Compared to my old PC, this is amazing. And let me look at the graphics, hold on. Fuck. Let me just go to just an environment that is less hostile than I am in right now. I believe I am fully on medium graphics. And it looks really good on medium. I think on my old PC I was using like low graphics, but it was still like an issue. It was so bad that I would have to compensate. I would have to go, you know, CCleaner, that's CC cleaner. I had to use that. I had to close Chrome. I had to close everything. I couldn't stream. Streaming this game was like it was just a fantasy. Now I could stream this completely just on the Steam Deck, but what the issue is that VC face that requires a lot of, not a lot, it's like moderate CPU usage to render and do all the tracking, and it's alright, but it's also gonna take CPU to use. You know, it's a stream. It's gonna take CPU to obviously play the game. VC face probably it also requires some VRAM because it's rendering a 3D model. So I would rather just have, since I already have another PC, I would use both of them, you know? I don't know, I'm really new to this. That's why I'm doing all these test streams. I did a test recording, which was, it's good. Got the audio is working perfectly, by the way. The Go XLR, it worked exactly. I remember, I think there were some slip-ups that I thought I had an issue, but it was just because it was plugged in the wrong port. For example, I wanted to get audio from the streaming PC to the Go XLR. And so, you know, intuitively, like, or just in general, you would think, okay, you got the line out going to the line in. So the line in from the streaming PC should go to the, you know, or the line out should go into the line in into the Go XLR. But I was getting no audio. And so I would either waste all this time looking up so many tutorials on how to get the line out from the streaming PC to, you know, to send audio. But I did a big brain move. You know what I did? I just went to the headphone jack and I just, instead of line out, I just connected to the headphone jack and it works fine. And I just set it to max volume because I could just adjust the volume in the Go XLR. And so by doing that, I guess I don't know, I just saved myself like an hour because I would have been binging the hell out of tutorials, which is what I've been doing all day and night. But I would say today I got a decent amount done. This is more of just talking. I have, did I get lost? I'm not lost. There's a compass. But I might, this is more of like a personal world. I might start from the beginning. Once I do like official streams, I'm gonna start a new world. I might start in this biome because I for the longest time I just went in the default plains biome because that's the easiest, you know. But I think I'm prepared to start over here because there is an area, a deposit that's like full of a bunch of like iron. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. I already have like a little plan of what I'm gonna do. I don't know if that's cheating, but it's like you know, it's efficiency. It's good for streaming. But that's talking about the game. Back on about the setup. So I have the Go XLR Mini. I didn't get the full one because for money reasons, you know. But it does everything that the Go XLR full does, you know. I think the one thing that I just really hate that I had to miss is the motorized sliders. That would have been, dude, the motorized sliders. I don't know. I like things that like yeah, I just like things that move, I guess. I guess that's why I like playing Satisfactory. There's just moving parts. But it's slowly coming together. It is slowly coming together. And actually, you know what? Because I'm still really unsure how this will work. I'm not even sure if this will work because I'm just ordering this one thing and praying that it works. It's a USB 3.0 to an HDMI port. So it's an adapter. So, and I have a giant collection of HDMI cables that I just collected because most things that I buy, I don't know why, it just comes with an extra HDMI cable, so I keep them. So I have enough of those, and the capture card is let me see. It's a Narvatec. I heard it's really good. I was gonna get the Elgato one, but it was just the decision I made. I just said no. I'm gonna get this one. Not for any reason. It just happened. I think maybe it's a bit more expensive. I'm not sure. But I know for a fact that the capture card is not the issue. It is the Steam Deck. It really is the Steam Deck and the DisplayPort. It's just the three that do not work together. It's the capture card, it's a Steam Deck DisplayPort, and it's the I really blinked. That's what my brain just did. The fuse just broke. No, just the things that work together. I wish, and I think many other people wish, that the dock came with 2 HDMIs instead of a DisplayPort, because aside from, I'm not really sure what the purpose of a DisplayPort is, except for being a shittier HDMI. That's from my experience. And in fact, I discovered something really, really. Oh, I wish I knew this before, but I'm not sure. I think there was a legitimate reason why. But for the longest time, maybe it's because there's only an extra DisplayPort in my previous PC, but since I migrated to a new setup and this PC doesn't really need an extra plug, it allows me to just go back to HDMI to HDMI, you know, from the PC to the TV, which is a Roku TV, you know, budget monitor. But I just discovered right now that no, it's not the TV that has terrible image. It's the fact that I was using a DisplayPort to an HDMI connector that made it look actually awful. Like, the resolution was really low. Like, it looked like, and there's like limited colors, like you could actually see that it was really bad. And I thought, oh, maybe it's just a TV. No, it's the connector, and it works. But I didn't realize how awful it actually looked until I just did that really small, minute change, and now it looks decent. Like, it looks like an actual monitor instead of like an excuse. So I'm not sure. So this is doable. And I will repeat myself like a broken record. I could stream everything on the Steam Deck. But I did a stream before. I'm not sure if it was up before. But what ends up happening in graphic heavy games like Satisfactory is that it just does not. It prioritizes the game over VC face because I for some reason, which is fine because that means that the game's gonna run well. But VC face, it really suffers because it's doing all these things. It's tracking, it's rendering a 3D model, it's animating in real time. But my old PC, see, both the Steam Deck and my old PC, they both can do that, but they can't do two things at once. The Steam Deck has a good reason though. It's getting all the resources and just giving it to the game instead of any other program that doesn't seem to be necessary. That's my assumption. It's not really based on facts. That's just what I observe and just think. But, you know, at the end of the day, I am a lot happier. Now, I could have saved up for, you know, building a new PC. But I think what I discovered is that there are a lot more options if you go down that path. But the Steam Deck, it was, I could just buy, like, I feel like I would rather, yeah, if I had a budget for a $2,000 PC, which was my plan, I would have even, like, gone further. I would have even, like, saved up for $4,000 because I was fed up with my limitations, because it would take, like, 30 minutes to turn on the damn thing and start everything up. Then I have to restart it. That takes, like, another, like, 15 minutes. And let's see, DaVinci Resolve, you know, I wanted to use that for the longest time, but the only actual video editing software that would work, that was decent, was Windows Movie Maker, which is old. It's ancient. No one uses that. And so I had to just get really used to just using Windows Movie Maker, which is actually really good. It is actually really good. But it has a lot of limitation. Dude, the export options, it tells you everything. It's like, how would you like to save this? Would you like to save this for an email? Send this as an email? You send it for my computer and then high definition display. It's like it's during that phase where people are still getting into the internet, or just getting into, like, the World Wide Web, and Microsoft had to just, you know, make sure that everything was, like, user friendly as possible. So there's a lot of really interesting options that, you know, it would be more straightforward if you could just say, yeah, what resolution. But I feel like at that time no one knew what a resolution was unless if you were a fucking nerd. And I guess no one wanted to be a nerd. I don't know. But I'm actually, okay, I am not gonna lie. This is actually, it's decent. I'm just waiting on this really specific adapter. And then I can go on to the second phase of setting up the capture card, and hopefully this will all be in real time, which would be exciting, and I really hope that's the case. I think the next stream I do is gonna be different, because right now what I have is the entire display is being sent to the PC. It's being sent to the streaming PC. My audio is being sent through line out to line in to the streaming PC. So everything's being sent to that. Where VC face and the webcam is being tracked via VC face. Yeah, VC face and OBS is all being the streaming PC is running that. But I think next time what I'm gonna do... Oh fuck, I actually thought that was a person. I need a pop filter. Yeah, I need a... Oh, I have one. It's just... It's humongous. It's like the size of like a baby's head. Let me get that. I gotta hold it because connecting it will take so fucking long. So... Yeah, this cactus right here, I thought it was an actual person. Like, it looks like a human being. Just goes to show that the amount of people that I actually know. But, so next stream will be a test. And what I will do is I'm going to run it a bit differently. Where I'm not going to have to, what's actually going to be streamed is my avatar. That's what's going to be my model. Yeah. That's what's going to have latency. Because, I mean, it already has, like, maybe, like, 100, maybe, like, 50 milliseconds delay. So, I'm not sure. It's not much of a high resolution as what I'm sending right now. But one thing that I'm a bit concerned about when doing that is, how my shitty PC will actually handle that, because this is being sent through the Steam Deck, and I think most of the issue has to do with the internet. Since it's rendering everything well, it just... My other PC is not receiving everything in one piece, like it... Like, as I speak, look at that, it's frozen. You're hearing everything that's happening in real time, but you're seeing things in like light years away, which is really backwards. Usually light is faster than sound. Like, what is this backwards? This makes no sense. But this is more of a demo than a stream. And I gotta say, if I just stand here, it looks good. It looks really good. The gameplay at this point is not affecting any performance at all. All the performance is being affected by the internet. Who?
Picking up multiple Fixit personnel in the area.
How about you pick up these nuts? Got him! Anyways. Well, this is really nice. That means I can play any game I feel like. It doesn't even, like, if this works out and the HDMI to USB connector adapter works and the capture card works, that also means that I gotta see if this I might have to adjust some settings, but that would mean that I would be able to not only stream things through Windows. By the way, this is all through Windows on the Steam Deck. I learned how to dual boot. I can do it through SteamOS and oh, this fucker. Fuck. Oh, I'm good. They gotta make these enemies stronger. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they're strong enough already, but like, I mean... Never mind. I spoke way too soon. I spoke way too soon. I spoke way too soon. Drop frames. Wait, that's really scary. Hold on. Drop frames 53.01%. Yo, wait, no, I remember last time it wasn't a stream or a recording. Wait, oh yeah, wait, that's right. That's a good comparison. So a while back, I did I think it was just a recording, not even a stream. I think if I did a stream, my PC would actually blow up. But before I received the Steam Deck, I did a little stream similar to this where I thought it would have worked fine. And at least like it would show like, you know, some signs of it, you know, struggling. Maybe like there's gonna be like some drop frames, like maybe it'll be like 40 FPS instead of 60. Or at this point, I think I'm doing it in 30, just because the internet is you know, it would actually be in 60. I plan to stream in 60, maybe 30 if it. But I want to do 60. But anyways, I did a recording, and I think it was I think most of the reason why this happened was VC Face as well. But I looked and I didn't understand what drop frames meant, because I thought like maybe it just dropped like a few frames, but apparently when I looked back at the recording, it was like 30 seconds per frame. No, not 30 frames per second. 30 seconds per frame. I think the video is still up. I was at a loss for words when I saw that. I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna post this. No one's actually gonna watch 50 minutes of me talking. And by the way, that was on my Blue Yeti mic, which the reason I got this new mic is not only because it's an XLR mic, but also because there was this ongoing issue with my Blue Yeti where for no reason the gain would just go straight to like 100 for randomly. Like you wouldn't even know. I could set like listen on so I can like tell if I you know, the gain went up, but there is such a latency when using listen that it would just act as like a speech jammer, and talking would be almost impossible because that delay feedback you're getting just messes with your comprehension, and it just causes you to like just like start stuttering because you're trying to like understand what you're trying to say, but the only feedback you're getting is like a delay. So that was bad. So the stream was unwatchable because it's just my voice, but like ear rape, and then like it's just a still frame. It was literally it was a PowerPoint. It was that I experienced my first PowerPoint as a test stream. Oh, it was so bad. It wasn't even a stream, it was a recording. Yeah, that's right. But this is less of a PowerPoint, and it's more of just a bit of confusion, because at least my model is working. Like at least like I can move around, and that's fine, because that's going straight into the OBS. But the game, it's like it's really it's got some freezing, but it's all right, you know. What I can even do is I can go back here and I can decrease the quality. One moment. Watch this. Look at that. And I guess that's supposed to help the performance. But let's be real here. Let's be real. What? What is this? I mean, it's it's doable. Actually, let's use this for a bit. Let's use this for a bit. I want to see. I'm like constantly looking back to see like how this is doing. It. Wow. Actually, yeah. So sacrificing image quality to maintain you know, latency, to decrease the latency. See, there's it's still like a 50 to 100 millisecond delay, but it's a lot more it's a lot more stable. I would say that. Yeah, it is definitely faster. But I'm just saying, who in their right mind would actually stream like this? Unless you're playing Minecraft, which, I mean, I guess it's a bit harder to tell if it's Minecraft or, you know, but like, I mean, it looks cool. But this is not, I'm not sure, I'm not sure what to take from this. But yeah, it does work. Now, the good thing is, other games like I might try to stream Minecraft natively, so everything on the Steam Deck. Yeah. I feel like Minecraft could work, but for some reason that also takes up, like, Minecraft has this issue now where there's so many updates that the actual graphics of the game suffer immensely. Like, the actual performance, you have to install like third-party apps, you know, and apparently there's other ones that isn't Optifine. I didn't know that. So I tried out the Silk, I think it's called Silk Stream. It's not Silk, it's something else. It works a bit better than Optifine, I find. At least like handling other shaders, but I don't even feel like using like any shaders in Minecraft because I feel like that still decreases the frames. But at that point, I don't really blame it on the Steam Deck for not being able to render everything, you know, with the shaders. Because right now in Satisfactory, these are shaders. That is the shadow. What is going on with my head? Whoa. I'm not sure why that does not look good. But see, these shaders work fine, but the shaders in Minecraft, which require a third-party mod, does not work as well. I'm getting this is actually 60 frames per second constant, which is insane. For Minecraft, when you add shaders in the Steam Deck, the most I got was like 50, but it was only for like a few seconds. Or better yet, you would get like 50 or 60, only if you're underground and not experiencing anything else like is in view. That's the issue with Minecraft, is that once you're out in the open, the frames drop immediately. But when you're in like a closed area where you don't really have to render that much, only the things that are like around you, it works fine. And I think that mostly has to do with how they handle LODs. But I'm just saying things just to put out there. I'm not sure. But I think, so we're at 34 minutes, 35, around that. Alright, I mean, like, I can go back. it was still working fine. It was working fine with the other quality. With higher quality. I set it around like 50. Yeah, I like how it updates in real time too. I don't know. Like, oh shit. Yeah, you can really go out with it. So I'll set it around like 50. 50 or 60. Around that. This should be good. Did I speak too soon? I think I spoke too soon. Yeah, I think I spoke way too soon. Wait, now it's black. Oh. Oh, it's because OBS crashed. Okay. So, OBS crashed. I'm still playing the video game. But OBS crashed. How am I supposed to handle that? So, next stream, which I might just do it. I have time. I'm just gonna do it, and then I might go to sleep or something. I'm not sure. The next stream will include a slightly different setup. You will see everything hopefully working fine, you know, game-wise. You know, in real time. It's gonna look fine. It's gonna look really good. But the sacrifice will be VC face, because yeah, it's gonna be, you know, rendered, everything's gonna be rendered in the streaming PC, but it's gonna be, then it's gonna be, wait, yeah, it's gonna be sent to the OBS on the Steam Deck. But wait, hold on, will that actually, does that support, I don't know, let's see. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna figure it out. Or in fact, no, yeah, I have to. All right, so I'm gonna cut the stream right now, because it is, I'm just streaming a black screen of me. Yeah, that's really all you're seeing right now. And I also discovered that I am forcing a southern accent, even though that I'm not really used to. Is that how I always sound? Is that how I always sound? It's the things that I learn along the way that really just makes it interesting. Anyways, now I'm going to end the stream and start a new one shortly, in like around like 5 minutes. Which also means that anyone who press the bell icon, which you should do, and you should subscribe, will get another notification, which is really exciting. I hope you get so many notifications that you just cannot, you just can't, you can't. Okay, well, fuck, that's right, I have like I have like 2 sets of mice and keyboards. Isn't that really fun? Alright, bye. You and I